Hey guys, welcome back to Team Death Slinger. My name is Peter, and today we're going to be looking at my BT15 Phoenixmon deck profile. So starting with our eggs, we have 4 copies of the BT15 Yokomon. On deletion, this is just going to grab us back an Avian, which is going to be any of our Digimon. Then we're going 4 copies of BT11 Biyomon. On play, reveal top 3, add a red Digimon with vaccine, and 1 red tamer. The rest go bottom deck. So it's going to grab us a tamer, it's going to grab us a piece, and then on deletion, if we have a red tamer, we gain a memory. So it's a great level 3 to see. Then 4 copies of BT13 Biyomon. On play, if this card was played by an effect, you can return a Kristy to hand to digivolve into Garudamon for no cost, and then on deletion, draw 1. So if we play this with any of our numerous effects that are going to play out a bird, we can warp into a Garudamon and bounce a Kristy to hand. If we warp into the Blastace Garudamon, we can actually just replay the Kristy, and it's a nice little loop that we have going on there. 4 copies of BT15 Biyomon. Start of main phase, you trash a bird, and then you can reveal the top 4, add a red card to your hand, and then the rest go bottom. And then the inheritable is going to be when a card's removed from your opponent's security stack, we gain 1 memory. The goal of this card is to get aggressive. We have some Birdramons that want to do that as well. So this is a really nice card to have when we're swinging early and getting some checks in, get some memory back, and kind of stop yourself from getting choked out. Then we're going to go 4 copies of the Blocker Birdramon from BT11. On deletion, you can play a red Tamer card with a play cost of 4 or less from your hand without paying cost. So this is just a great card. We have lots of Tamers in this deck, and this is giving us a way to play them for free. So we don't mind playing this, and whatever it goes under, it's alright if it dies. Then we go 4 copies of BT15 Birdramon. When digivolving, you can return a bird from your trash to the hand. So that's just going to grab us our pieces back. Like I said, we kind of want to be aggressive early. And then its inheritable is going to be when a card's removed from your opponent's security, you gain a memory. So this synergizes well with that Biyomon that also does the same thing. Then we're going to go 2 copies of the Promo Saber. It's got Raid and Retaliate. We do have ways to play bodies out with this card. So, well, not with this card, with the new Phoenixmon. So being able to play this out as a 5k body that can then get rushed from Kristy and start raiding and retaliating something is really, really nice. And then on deletion, this will also recover you a piece, which kind of matters a little bit less, but good card. Then we're going to go 4 copies of BT13 Garudamon. On play when digivolving, play a 3-cost red tamer from your hand. And then the inheritable is on deletion. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon 6k or less. So this is another outlet for you to get tamers. Then 3 copies of BT15 Garudamon Ace. You can blast digivolve it, and then play a 4-cost or lower red tamer card from your hand without paying cost. And all turns when a tamer is played, you delete one of your opponent's Digimon with blocker, which doesn't come up quite as much, but playing the tamer is nice with the Phoenixmon synergy. Then we're going 4 copies of BT11 Phoenixmon. On your turn, when a card is removed from your opponent's security stack, you activate the on deletion. You can play a red Digimon that has bird in its traits, and 3000 DP or less from your hand without paying cost. For each red tamer you have in play, add 2000 to that DP. So that's why we're looking to play tamers in all these different ways, so that we can start playing a 3k, 5k, 7k, 9, until eventually we can play that Phoenixmon for free, and then we're going to be able to use Kristys to give them rush. So this is a really fantastic card. It's also going to hopefully be netting us memory when we swing with this and the Birdramons and the Biyomons, and just keep the bodies rolling. Then we're going to go 2 copies of BT15 Phoenixmon. On play and on deletion, if your opponent has 3 or fewer security, delete one of their Digimon with the lowest DP. If you have 4 or more, trash the top card of their security. When digivolving, you can play a red Digimon with 5000 DP or less and a red tamer card from your hand without paying the cost. So this is going to effectively check 2 if your opponent has 4 or more security. And if they have 3 or less, you're going to get to pop a body. So this is a really nice aggressive card to play. And when it dies, you're going to get to play a red Digimon with 5000 or less and a red tamer. So you can possibly play the Akiho, give something rush. Or you can play out a Saber with Retaliate to start clearing bodies. So this card gives you a lot of flexibility, and I do like it at 2. Then we're going to go 2 copies of Red Memory Boost. You're going to reveal top 4, add a red Digimon, and then delay, gain 2 memory. And then we're going to go 4 copies of Offense Training. You can reveal top 2, add a red card, and then delay is going to let you digivolve into a card for reduced cost of 2. So those are our consistency pieces in this deck alongside all the Biyomon search effects. Then we're going to go 3 copies of Akiho. On play, reveal top 4, add a red vaccine to your hand, the rest go bottom. And then when you play a bird, you can tap this tamer to gain rush. 3 copies of Kristy Damon from BT13. Start a main. If you have a bird or avian, you can gain a memory. And then on play, one of your Digimon gets on deletion. You play a Biyomon from trash without paying the cost. So this is also going to help with some body recursion. Lastly, we're going to go 3 copies of our new BT15 Sora. It has the memory center ability and then a really long effect that effectively says when a red Digimon returns from your trash to hand, you can return this tamer to your hand, and play a 13k DP or less Digimon with any one of those long list of traits from your hand, and for each of your opponent's security, remove 2,000 from this effect. So if your opponent has full security, you play a 3,000 DP or less, and then for every security they're missing, add 2,000 to that. So as soon as you've checked for one security, you can start playing cards like your Promo Saber, and if you have the Akiho on board, you can start giving it Rush and clearing the board and getting all kinds of aggression going. So these three cards are kind of the reason why we have, all these cards are great. So that's why we have lots of tamers, lots of ways to play tamers, and try and take advantage of those inbuilt synergies. So that is all I have for this deck profile today. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you enjoyed it, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.